Ready, bro? One, two.
To WrestleVoice podcast. As you can see, during the podcast, I was in the preview treatment. But if you want to see more action of wrestling, go to WrestleVoice podcast in WrestleVoice.com. Go to WrestleVoice YouTube channel to like and subscribe, and go to FallsCountyRed.com to make picks for Daily Raw, Daily NXT, and AEW Dynamite. Anytime,
Yeah.
anywhere, any place, anywhere, anytime. There's
Yeah.
a WWE Raw updated preview. And we have an update for the WWE Raw preview. And guess what?
What do you got?
It's going to be able to make sure if anywhere can be happening. So let's start off with the preview.
Okay.
Looks like Brock Lesnar is going to be live. And to address his opponent, Oprah Femi.
Cool.
And I think Roman Reigns is going to crash the segment, and then
Yep.
wins the Superman punch. Brock Lesnar, and then Roman Reigns was about to do the spear, and Brock Lesnar retreats.
I agree.
And then we have Grayson Waller versus Javon Evans. Looks
Okay.
like decent on play skills, but it's giving to Grayson Waller because Grayson Waller might win because he has two skills. One, things are about to be here. Two, Grayson Waller wins with the help of the Vision.
Okay.
And then it's gonna be Baylor against Lava Curian. Miscalculated. It's Bailey and Lava Curia versus the Kabuki Warriors. This is a huge one. A
Yep.
huge rivalry that is still boiling
Yep.
between Bailey and Kabuki Warriors. But it looks like Bailey and Lava Curia is going to win, so they're giving it to Lava Curia and Bailey.
I think you're right.
So that way that anything can happen. So the non-tag title match between the Usos and the Vision. It's getting close, but it's giving it to the Usos.
Yeah, I think you're right.
The Usos is gonna win because it's giving it to the Usos, and the masked man will be revealed in this match too.
Okay.
And there's a definite here that Roman Reigns will be in the building, and then Roman Reigns addresses the opponent that is CM Punk, but
Yep.
Brock Lesnar delivers an F5,
Ooh.
and then CM Punk addresses the opponent in Roman Reigns too. Brock Lesnar attacks CM Punk and Roman Reigns this time. And then Becky Lynch will probably attempt her attack on AJ Lee. And then Bailey makes and Lava Curia makes a beeline for Becky Lynch, in which Kabuki Warriors counter the attack. And then AJ Lee comes in to make it a 3-out-of-3. And next week, and then the match announcement following that is that next week is that Bailey and Lava Curia will team up with AJ Lee against Becky Lynch and Kabuki Warriors.
Yep, that's interesting.
And on that, on this one, it'll be Penta versus Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship. And guess what?
What do you think?
Looks like it's going to be huge, but Penta beats Dominic Mysterio with the
Okay.
help of the masked man that is drop kicking Dominic Mysterio, and it ran away.
Yeah.
And a little bit of following the usual one. There's gonna be some differences to pay for this one, and The it'll be it'll be simple. Only one thing for sure, there's still a lot of time left. So there was some WWE NXT preview. Looks like the confident Eli Knight and Ilya Lafleur takes on the Cohen. And unfortunately for them, it's going to give it to Eli Knight and Ilya Lafleur.
I think you're right.
There'll be the NXT North American Championship Gauntlet match. It'll be between Deion Lennox, Lexus King, Kenyon Heights, Quan Sugar, Cheryl Hill, and Jackson Drake. In the first match, Cheryl Hill Cheryl Hill eliminates Jackson Drake of the Bambi Project. Shaquan Singers of Darkscape eliminates Cheryl Hill. Kenyon Heights eliminates Shaquan Singers of Darkscape. Lexus King eliminates Kenyon Heights. And Deion Lennox wins the match to eliminate Lexus King. And Deion Lennox becomes the #1 contender for the NXT North American Championship.
I would love it.
The Red QCC against Fatal Influence. This was getting huge. And unfortunately, Red QCC will defeat Fatal Influence. And it looks like Thea Hale will be finally face Kalani Jordan again. This is a huge rivalry that is falling over. Unfortunately, Thea Hale will defeat Kalani Jordan by disqualification after Kalani Jordan didn't let go of the submission.
Okay.
And Tony D'Angelo will defeat Ricky Saints in a match that never will get because this match is different. And then the backstage will be the cryptic TV screen to show a message to JCJ that she'll never ever get. And it's from Carmen, Pennsylvania. And it's saying, taking your girls out one by one on that TV screen. Then Carmen, Pennsylvania, jumped JCJ from behind. And then they went to the car chase to end the show.
Nice.
And there's also an enormous AEW Dynamite preview in a sensational way that everyone else should ever forget. It'll be Bruce versus Darby Allin. And it's going to be a huge one. Well, to be fair, making these predictions are hard to on this one. On this one. Looks like it's gonna be Bruce defeating Darby Allin.
Yeah.
And then there's also a preview that Declan will defend the title against Ida Shikara. AEW Women's Championship hangs in the balance. But Declan will defeat Lita Shikara. No matter
With you
what
again.
happens in the center of the universe.
Yep, I'm with you again.
Then the last match announced is Kenny Omega versus Swerve Strickland. Great. That looks like that there's still a lot of things to. In the end, it will be Kenny Omega defeated Swerve Strickland by submission.
Okay.
And then there's a fourth match that will be previewed for a long time. A tag team match. And it'll be the Young Bucks going up against one of the best tag teams in the world. Oh, oh, the 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 private party.
Yeah,
It's like a private party will defeat the Young Bucks.
that'd be cool. Tired of
And
them.
the double submission. And
Okay.
that's all the matches for AEW Dynamite that
Okay.
might be able to shake up the core on this huge one in this game. There's
Yep.
still more match card previews to come. There's a AAA, there's a AAA Race Week 3 preview.
Yep.
This is gonna be huge.
Final week.
It would be a World Cruiserweight Championship Player 4 match. Laredo Kid, Jack Cartman, TJ Perkins, Dragon Lee. It'll be TJ Perkins defeating Laredo Kid, Jack Cartwheel, Dragon Lee to win the AAA World Cruiserweight Championship, according to our sources.
Yep.
And then there was also like a little bit of things to do. It'll be Bruno Negro versus El Fisco. El Fisco defeats Bismo Negro. Looks like El Paquinco is going to call out the Intercontinental Championship Penta. And then Finn Balor attacks El Hijo del Vikingo and
Ooh,
tries
that'd
to
be fun.
call Dominic Mysterio at the AAA Arena. And then Penta attack. Penta realizes that the Kingo is attacking Finn Balor, and then Penta drop kicks the Kingo, making it
Okay.
a 5-star segment. And then the AAA Renaissance Championship between Lenny Flammer against the next challenger, AJ Lee.
Nice.
And AJ Lee will defeat Lady Flammer to win the Renaissance Championship with the Black Widow.
Love it.
This is going to be huge afterwards. And there's also again, there'll be also a TNA before TNA Sacrifice preview.
Yeah.
Looks like we got a little bit busy things going forward. But, we have the TNA wrestling card according to the website, right? And there's
Was it BDE
there's
versus
according to the results of TNA wrestling prior to this this one next week at TNA wrestling, it'll feature Mustafa Ali taking on BTE.
That's cool.
And there's also a grudge match that you've all been waiting for. Setting up more action. Jody Threat, Harley Hudson, and Maya Grace taking on Tessa Blanchard, Victoria Crawford, and Milo Moore. If
Could
Jody
be cool.
Threat didn't have any enough wrestlers to win, then she has to train the Canadian wrestlers.
Yep.
But Moose faces up against Bale Bronson. It looks like The only system member to be at ringside will be Brian Myers. It looks like that Jeff Hardy will clash with Brian Myers one-on-one. And then in
Okay.
here, the Center on Center will is going to is about to derail the momentum that Mike Santana and Leon Slater has.
Okay.
And next week is is the video our Ghost one too. And also the storm is coming for the plans. The AEW plan has some accordingly. Is that Willow Nightingale will be taking on Marina Shafir at the AEW Dynasty, according to our source. There's a WWE plan. Grayson Waller defeats Siobhan Evans with the help of Austin Theory and Logan Paul at WWE Raw, according to our source.
Yep.
Then, as a AAA Week 3 plan, major announcement for the next pay-per-view of AAA, which is Libre AAA Worldwide. It'll be Lady Flagger against Lee and Lee for the Rated Radio Championship, according to our sources. There's a WWE NXT plan. Andre Chase and Thea Hale will be going to the main roster of WWE. And there's one more thing planned. The WWE Women's Speed Championship.
Yep.
And the plans are for the WWE Women's Speed Championship tournament is that the WWE Women's Speed tournament will be featuring Ariana Grace, Lady Reed, Kendall Gray, and Lola Vice.
Okay.
And as
That's a good one.
we said approach it, we have something big here, right?
Yep.
There's
What
some
happened?
more things to do in this one. If you want to see even more coverage, go to WrestleVoice.com, go to WrestleVoice YouTube channel, go like and subscribe, and go to PaulSkyway.com to make picks for WWE Raw, WWE NXT, and AEW Dynamite. Anytime, anywhere, any place, anywhere, anytime. See ya!
Peace.